Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Desert Knits. I'm Laura. You can find me all around the internet as loraclare or laura.claire. I don't have a whole heck of a lot to share with you today, but I do have a little bit to share. No running updates. It has been both too hot and I've been too tired, so not really back in the swing of that today. So just a fibery update. I have let's see. I did finish one sock of the stuff that I was working on the last time I showed you. I know, not a whole lot of knitting progress, but a little bit. And then I have a finished yarn to share with you and some fibery kind of news, I guess, as well as a work in progress. So first off, remember, I'll start with my finished object today because I'm very happy with it. All of these little sickle bats that I spun up on my support spindles. I don't know why this isn't focusing. I don't know why it's not focusing. But it's the Inglenook Fibers Princess Bride sickle bats that I've spun using all these guys. I have a Wish Goddess. I have a Sugar Skull Goddess. I have a Puck with the little crystal on the end. I have the this one's quite a bit longer than any of my other ones. Maple Burl with the little bits of pink in there. KLC or KCL Woods. I have the Phil Powell with the crystal on the end. And then I have the Woodland Woodworking Acorn Wand style spindle. So I used all of those. I spun one color on each support spindle, and I have finished plying all of my singles. So this is definitely a lace weight yarn. It is, or each of these, I guess, are lace weight yarns. I love the way that all of the different colors play with one another. I am totally and utterly enamored by this yarn. This is actually, as part of my fibery news, going to be one of numerous things that I enter into the fair this year. So this one will go in, the coop width that I spun will go in, and I do want to dye it with the Black-Eyed Susan flowers that I harvested a couple weekends ago. I just haven't had a chance to do it. The kitchen is full of veggies, so I've been doing that instead of fibery stuff. I will be putting in some of my other hand spun. I haven't entirely decided what. I actually have quite a bit that I can enter. The rules for entering stuff in the fair is that it needs to be done in the last year, and it can't have been in fair before. So surprisingly enough, I do actually have enough stuff that I have a selection of things that I can enter into the fair. So yeah, anyways, this stuff. I am totally and utterly in love with all of these colors. And each one is an individual skein. They're all looped together right now, but they are each individual little skeins. They are all lace weight, like I said. It is 4.35 ounces. Let's see if I can get this to focus again. 4.35 ounces. Nope, it doesn't look like it's going to do it. Of heaven pure heaven. It is so soft. I love spinning this. But I ended up with, now I've forgotten. Bear with me just one second. I have it on Ravelry. Pre-washing, I have this measured out at about 724 yards. So post-washing, it's going to be a little less than that. Most of the time, because I just measure how long the thing is again. It sounds like something is happening with the cats. Anyways, I just measure how long my little loopy thing is. I better check. Alright, sorry. The cats are totally fine. I don't know what they were doing. Where was I? Oh yeah. So my niddy noddy is a 2-yard niddy noddy. So what that means is that this loop, before I wash it, is going to be pretty much 2 yards around. So the way that I kind of check my yardage once it's washed is I measure how much has shrunk along this thing, and it actually looks like this one hasn't shrunk too much. So I didn't lose too much yardage. So now this loop, just by my quick, I have a cutting mat on my table. By quick judgment on this, it looks like I probably lost 2 inches around the loop. So it, instead of 72 inches around, is 70 inches around. I hope I did that math right, because I've been at work all day and I don't know if I did that right. Pretty sure 72 inches is 2 yards. So meh. It is what it is. It's 2 inches less than 2 yards. So I didn't lose a whole heck of a lot of yardage with this, which is really exciting. I really want to spin up some of my rummy and pair it in a shawl. Oops, getting stuck on everything. With this. Like with lacy bits and garter bits and stockinette bits and all that. I think it would be really, really pretty. I don't know if I'm going to do that, if I'm going to have the patience for that. I might just knit all of these together, all of this loveliness, but it will be a shawl. I really want it to be a shawl. And I want more of this fiber, which is probably not going to happen. It was a limited run, I'm pretty sure, but I want more. Anyways, now, work in progress. So I don't have my pocket wheel on my table today, so I took my bobbin off of my pocket wheel so I could show you guys. I am still working on the black I think it's Shetland. I think it's Rourke. I think. Just so you guys can see, I'm spinning it fairly thin. Not fairly thin, very thin. This is going to end up being lace weight something. So, here's what I have done. Here's what I have left to spin. Hi, Sapphire. You're asking me to go outside, aren't you? Okay, gotta let the dog out. I will be right back again. Okay, Sapphire's outside. She's probably going to be jumping on the back door in a few minutes to be let back inside. Yeah. Her bladder isn't so great anymore, so gotta do that in a rush. Anyways, here's what I have done. Here's what I have left. Not a whole heck of a lot left. It is taking me quite some time to spin, just because I am spinning it quite thin. But it'll get done. I'm not concerned about getting it done in any kind of speed. That doesn't concern me. I'm enjoying the spinning, and that's all that I care about. So it's got to be fun to do, or I'm not going to want to do it. In more lifey news, it has been too hot to run. I don't really want to wake up at 4 a.m. in order to run when it's like 70 degrees out. So I have just not gotten up to run. We did take Molly and Bella up Badger Mountain yesterday morning. That was good, though it was already hot by the time we got up there. I think today it got up to 103 or so. Yeah. And then on my way home from work tonight, the car said that it was still 98, 97 degrees or something, and that was only 45 minutes ago. So, yeah. Running is something that has not happened. Let's see. In other news, we have a new rat. She was a rescue. She does not have full use of her back end, so she can move her legs a little bit. She can't really climb. She can't jump. She kind of drags them around, and every once in a while will like flip them forward to the way that they're supposed to be facing for her to walk. Yeah. She's been really well integrated with the other two rats that I have, so they're all sleeping in a big giant rat pile and hanging out together and trying to steal treats from one another. But yeah, she's learning that whenever I open the door to the cage, she gets something tasty. So she's sticking her head out to see what I have to offer. But yeah. Other than that, there's not a whole heck of a lot that's been going on. Still lots of veggies from the garden. Oh, I have been eating all kinds of melons from the yard. They are delicious. I have one Kajari melon that is ripe that I haven't eaten yet. And then most of what we've had have been the loraclare melons they're like this big on the big side. And they start out black and then they turn orange when they're ripe. And they taste delicious. I love them. I like all melons though, so I might be a little biased. Anyways, I am going to sign off now. It has been wonderful chatting with you guys. I'm sorry that I am incredibly distracted tonight. It has been a long day. Very long. I worked extra hours today. So, yeah. Thank you for sticking around for my rambling and lack of organization and many interruptions due to animals. Yeah. I hope to see you guys again in a couple weeks.